Hey, that was the Kinks with Nothing in This World. And if you're watching the video, you saw that the reason it was a short video was it was uh, the music video. I don't know what to call it. The music video from Rushmore, where Bill Murray jumps off a diving board in a pretty amazing Budweiser bathing suit. I was watching, I was like, man, that would be a great gift for me. Is that something to feel really guilty about? Like, if you are constantly being aware that, like, oh, if someone really knew me, they would surprise me with this gift, you know? And what's worse than that is that sometimes I'm like, well, I can't, it would be a terrible thing to just ask for that or to tip people off that I want that. So instead, I'll just get that thing for other people. You know, like one time I secretly signed my buddy Travis up for Pregnancy Fit magazine. But really, I wanted Pregnancy Fit magazine because that was like the closest I would ever come to subscribing to Playboy. You know, I think he figured out it was me too. But yeah, before that we had the Faces with Ooh La La. Not there weren't a lot of video options for that, so if you were watching, sorry for the black screen. If not, fine, don't watch. There's no reason to watch. You don't have to be watching right now. I know my hands are flailing, so you want to be seeing this. Oh, look at there's my buddy Billy. There's Billy with his hands going all over. Oh, he's getting excited. But really, really, please, just listen. Just listen. Just throw me in a tab and just put me on a tab and don't worry about me. It's like one of the mottos of my life. Just put it on a tab and don't worry about it. But before that, we get started with Donovan, Season of the Witch. With some October images. Who's ready for October? Yo, P.S. Check out gothtober.com if you're in the mood to just watch some videos and different things. Here's some cool tracks. Look at a pretty dope boombox graphic. Just go to gothtober.com and mess around with it. It's like an advent calendar for October. Um, if it's for you, it's for you. If it's not, it's not. But October 7th, that's all I'll say. It's my buddy Alex. Um, yeah, yeah, I guess that's it. Again, can you guys tell? I feel so hoarse. I can't tell if you guys know how hoarse I am. But that's what happens when you sing Mr. Jones. Uh, all right, quick story. When I was 13, I graduated from 8th grade. And for my 8th grade present, my grandma was going to take me out to California. And she had done this for pretty much all her grandkids, which are my five first cousins. The other five are from the same family, and I was from a different family. But yeah, I mean, for them, it was like a big thing. They hadn't been out to California, and so, you know, everything was amazing. And I'm not trying to put that down. I mean, I think it was a great trip for a lot of them, if not all of them. But um, for me, I had been out to California, the same place, LA specifically, the Valley, even more specifically, the 2 summers before. So it was like, okay, I guess Grandma's just covering this one instead of my mom, you know? And so we were always looking for ways to make it more special. And the one day we're like, all right, let's do something, let's have Grandma treat for something good. We decided to go to the Kids Museum in downtown LA. And actually, it was the summer of '94, so I remember the most exciting thing about it was I was in downtown LA. It's the only time I remember being out there when I visited Los Angeles. And I think the OJ trial was just getting started, like a couple blocks away, because I remember like news trucks and stuff. And I was like, we should that would have been really the Children's Museum for me. It's just like if I would have seen Lance Ito in person, you know. But anyway, so we go to the Children's Museum, and it's just like clear from the get go. uh-oh, you are way too old for this. Like, it's you and a bunch of 6-year-olds, and this is weird, you know? And one of the things they had was a recording studio. And so they were like, hey, all right, where are our kids? Let's get our kids in here. You guys can record anything you want. And so it was like me and 4 of their kids. And they were like, all right, what are you guys going to sing? And everyone told what song they were going to do. And it was like Barney, and I don't remember what else, but it was like, essentially the equivalent of the Wiggles, Dora kind of stuff. I'm stuck in a modern mindset. Tell me about it. But yeah, so anyway, I went last with the 5 kids, and little kids only remember like 20 seconds of a song, so it's like, I love you, you love me, like hug me, finger me, you know, let's get free. But then it got to me, and it was like, all right, cool, my turn. And I was like, down with the New Amsterdam, stand at this yellowhead go. I started singing Mr. Jones, and after the first verse, which I'm guessing is like a minute and 20 minutes, a minute and 20 seconds into the song, the audio person was like, all right, let's. They were like giving me the hook. They were giving me the hook, and I was like, okay, yeah, I'll wind it down. And I already knew, like, I didn't know what to do. I didn't know. I was too young to know how to edit things. Maybe you're never too young for that. But yeah, I mean, I knew it was too long, and I was embarrassed. And then what was worse though is like, all these little kids, like they were squirmish and like wanted to go, and I'm just way too into Mr. Jones. But uh, it just it got even worse because then I had to go into the booth with like my family and all these little kids' families, and we had to listen to the recordings. And so it was like, oh, 20 seconds of Barney and 20 seconds of. I don't know what else. I don't know what else little kids sing. But all the other cute stuff, and look at your little voice. And then it was like, oh, the tweenager is now we have to listen to him do Mr. Jones a cappella. So when my voice gets hoarse like this tonight, it's really my body saying, cut the shit. All right. Y'all at Tango. Get things going. You're listening to the Swing Factory here on YouTube.